I think this is a good matchup. The Darkrai is weak to grass. I don't believe I play any grass types. But I don't have to worry too much about the Wheezing. I mean, I can attack with Zoroark at some point. I have the Peony for next turn. Defensive posture, flip a coin if heads, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. That's really good. So I'll definitely get the giveaways going up next week. You know, the Bugcatcher Leo's been going kind of crazy. I mean, Leo's been going absolutely crazy. And Sawyer, I'll probably do another one when I restart the VMAX challenge. I'm sure we'll be doing something in the future. Alright, so if I ditch the Arcanine, I think that's okay. Like, these are a lot of good cards that I don't want to ditch right now. Okay, so I can get a Growlithe. I can get... I mean, again, that's a lot of good cards. So we're gonna go with the Growlithe, and then defensive posture and pass the turn. So with Thornton, one of the things it stipulates is that the number of turns in play remains the same. So let's say you bench a Crobat, use its effect, and then play a Marnie. The next turn, you can use Thornton, swap out any V from the discard pile with the Crobat, and then immediately evolve it. So the very key thing about Thornton that you have to look at is turns in play remains the same. So that means, yes, if the card has been in play for at least a turn, you can Thornton into it and then evolve it. And how about this? I have 3 leftover Lost Origin packs from Untamable Wolf yesterday. So let me see if I can... Let's do like a trivia thing. Let me find out something here. Oh, they did not attach. That's weird. Usually you would attach in that situation, but they did not. Okay. So Air Balloon goes there. We're going to Peony. And then I think I just go for... I just go double Pokemon Catcher or something. I don't want Rose Tower. I kind of think I want Grant and Quick Ball, because this way I can get the Venusaur. So this is exactly what I want to do. I want to ditch Grant, put Grant in the discard pile, go get the Venusaur. So now I automatically drop to 4 next turn. And I'm 2-shotting Darkrai's all day long. They're weak to fighting. So I wasn't expecting any issues with Arcanine. It's a pretty easy card to code, I would imagine. And we got another Arcanine. This is amazing. And then, so... Man, what is it? Once during your turn, after you attack, you may use this ability. At the end of your turn. Okay, so they promote first, and then you use Sunny Bloom. I was trying to look up the answer, because I know there might be multiple answers. Okay. First 3 people to answer, you get a free Lost Origin pack. What is the name of Pikachu's exclusive Z move? What is the name of Ash Pikachu's exclusive Z move that is used in the anime that was used in the episode that I just watched? So what is Ash Pikachu's exclusive Z move that is used in the anime? First 3 people to answer get it. I don't care if you use Google. I mean, you're on the internet to watch me, so obviously you have access to it. Has to be the English name. Has to be the English name. I will allow spelling mistakes if you're close enough. So what is the name of the Z move that is used in the anime? Pikachu, I watched Pikachu use it against an Electivire with Motor Drive, and somehow it knocked it out. Don't ask me how. So if you want a Lost Origin pack, Finn, yeah, Finn, I allowed spelling mistakes, so that is the answer. So if you just copy and paste Finn's answer, you'll get a code. It's actually 10 million volt Thunderbolt. Yeah, 10 million volt Thunderbolt. Finn, you're close enough. So just copy and paste Finn's answer, and then I'll send you a code. Alright, there we go. Close enough. Alright, so Finn, Baxter, and Sarasar, you'll be getting it. Alright, so then I think... And Flux Croaky, you're a little under the gun, but I'll send you a free code anyway. It just won't be Lost Origin, because I'm obviously out of Lost Origin. Alright, so boom. This is actually highly unfortunate, because... you don't want your energy in this situation. Like, I can't use Capture Energy. I can put the energy in the discard. What is... oh, Grant. Okay, so I can use Grant if I want to. Okay, so that's okay. And then let's get the... let's get the Altaria in the discard pile. I will... Grant away the Altaria and the Capture Energy. I'll put the Twin Energy on... oh geez, that's so stupid. And then we'll do that. I'll put the Twin Energy on... I guess the Radiant... no, I'll put it on the Meowth so it has a retreat, just in case. And then Very Vulnerable. So it's not a knockout, but it's pretty close, so I should be okay. Sunny Bloom, of course. So thank you to Untamable Wolf for the Lost Origin codes. And Flux Croaky and Ed's Garden, I think I'll send you Darkness Ablaze. I think that's what I had open in case Leo, you know, stealthily shows up. So Finn, Sorrow, and Baxter, and Get Wrecked. You don't think it works? One of the reasons why I haven't tried Aerodactyl is that I don't think it's very good. If it was an ability, busted. If it's an ability, absolutely insano busted card. But it's an attack, for starters, and Aerodactyl, for whatever reason, Aerodactyl does not have free retreat. If you remember, Latios GX had free retreat. The GX attack did have a bit of a drawback because the ability and all that, but... and you're welcome. Good luck on your pulls. Hopefully you all get a Giratina. But Get Wrecked, what do you think? What do you think about Aerodactyl? What makes you think it doesn't work? If you Nanu into a different... well, does Nanu... well, I mean, I could technically test it out. Oh, are you gonna bring up the Venusaur? Wait, why are they bringing up the Meowth? What do they think the Meowth's gonna do to them? Oh, they literally just think that, oh, the Meowth is my game-winning card or something. But the joke is on them. I can still win this one. So I believe it makes more sense... I believe it makes more sense to just try and go for the knockout on the damaged one. So who we got in the discard? I have Grant in the discard. If I can find a Choice Belt, then I could potentially knock out the Moltres. Or I just go for like the Crobat or something. Alright, well that didn't work. That really didn't work. Alright, so we're gonna go and get a... oh man, the Bibarel's kinda rough here. Do I have a Twin Energy? I do have the Twin Energy, so I can still use the Slowbro. That is something that is available to me. Let's get... I think I get the Slowbro preemptively, just to have it. And then I quick ball that away, go for Zorua. And then just hit into them and hope for the best. And Zahed, what is up? Yeah, Lelo, you don't like TCG Live? What don't you like about TCG Live? What could you possibly not enjoy about this game? What could you possibly have to dislike about this? And yeah, Sorrow, exactly. Is Dragonite V-Star would be so much better if it was an ability. Aerodactyl would be better if it was an ability, but they're both attacks. If Aerodactyl had free retreat, then maybe. But, like, you know, Aerodactyl is one of the fastest Pokemon. You always associate Aerodactyl with being fast. And it has a 2 retreat cost. That seems really wrong. But get wrecked. I mean, there's a lot of weird interactions. There's a lot of weird interactions you can do right now in Standard. Well, I mean, you can't really do them in Expanded because obviously TCG Live doesn't have real Expanded. Okay. So if they're planning on attacking with Moltres at some point, because that one's weak to grass as well, what I could do is try and go for Choice Belt, Grant, Knockout. And your Pokemon dead? No, you're right on time. So let's go Evolve into you. I don't want to play with... Do I want to play with Ball Guy's balls? Because there's a Choice Belt. That's a little earlier than I want. Because I don't want that right now. Okay, so... We're going to go for a Zoroark. Do I have a Zorua in the deck? I do. I think I prized a Growlithe, which is slightly unfortunate. So, I think... I have a knockout. I think I just take the knockout, play a bit of a slower game here, go get the Ball Guy, go for Heavy Ball. Sure, let's go Heavy Ball, Level Ball, Ultra Ball. And then immediately, because I can use Night Days, so let's go Phantom Transformation right into an Arcanine. Oh, that was weird that it went for the... That was very weird. Alright, so then we want... I mean, I could just go for the Miltank and then they're screwed. But the Zorua makes a lot more sense. You know, the Miltank might be one of those cards that is more or less unnecessary. So let's go for the Level Ball. I have a Zorua. I have a Swablu. Let's go for the Zorua. And then just Ultra Ball away the 2 things. Go get nothing because I need to attack for free. And then potentially next turn, I can knock out like the Moltres or something. I know I have 2 Pokemon Catcher in the deck. I can hopefully get like a Bibarel or something. There's a Zoroark. And Zahed, yeah, TCG, this is what I've been saying. TCG Live is great for brand new players. You can build decks. The problem is, hey, let's use Sunny Bloom. There's no theme. Like, I've seen the Sableyes. They played the game for like 2 days. And they're just like, oh, it's the greatest game ever made. I thought the same thing. You know, we all thought the same thing when it first came out. And then we played it for a few weeks. And after 2 weeks, everyone was gone. So I think it would be fun to see just how much the Sableyes is tweeting about it in 2 weeks. Because once that, you know, new game shininess wears off, you start to see the problems. You can't tell who's going first. Your opponent's name disappears. You got the creepy avatars. You got the terrible board. There's no game logged. There's no theme. There's no real expanded. There's no tournaments. You know, you'll try to redeem credits and it'll fail and you have to restart the game. You'll add a friend to your friends list and they won't show up as online unless you restart the game. So there's just a million things that they haven't experienced yet. They've only experienced the good, So when they experience the bad, that'll be fun. You know, it'll be interesting to see what they say. And get wrecked, good luck. And your Pokemon dead. You know, I made that video about the code market, it's gonna crash. Who honestly knows what's gonna happen? If TCG Live isn't out till 2023, then Celebrations shouldn't see any sort of boost or bump or anything, which is good, because obviously that gives, you know, future players a better chance. Oh, they are done. They are done. All I have to do is take this knockout, and then I use Slowbro in that game. So that's GG. Hisuian Arcanine's kind of insane. And your Pokemon Dad, we shall battle next. So Hisuian Arcanine, kind of busted. A free 160. The Venusaur is super important, so I think Path to the Peak can kind of screw you up. There's Peony, that's okay. So let's put the Rose Tower in play, just in case I need it next turn. We'll go Quick Ball away the Peony, go for a Swablu that I don't need, and then I think I just go for like burnable cards with the Peony. Because I don't want to risk getting Twin Energy. That would be horrible. If I get Twin Energy, that would be the worst case scenario. We do need the Bibarel in the discard though. And that may or may not happen. So let's go Evolution Incense, Ultra Ball. Or do I just go... Damn, I really wish I had a Quick Ball right now. Alright, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance that this one card is not going to be the Twin Energy. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright, so I was super worried that, oh, you know, the one Twin Energy in the deck is going to be the next card. But we got bailed out, so Ultra Ball away those two. Go get the Zoroark. Knock out the Darkrai, and then it's just a case of getting the Twin Energy for next turn, and we win the game. Because the Slowbro's in the discard, the Bibarel's in the discard. There's nothing my opponent can do right now. So I think this is game. Because what are they going to do? And I could still even win without the Slowbro. I could knock out the Coughing, I could knock out the Crobat, I could knock out the Greninja. I have a lot of options to win this game. That is not one of them, though. That is definitely not one of them. And for Found Daisy, I'll be doing giveaways again next week. I mean, if Leo pops in and gifts everyone a sub again, then you'll get 5 codes. So, but giveaways will restart next week. I just wanted to take a break while we do this. I'm sure I'll do, you know, show up, get a free pack when I resume the VMAX challenge. So there's a lot going on. And Limitless usually does this. They, you know, it takes them a while to upload the icons for the cards. So yeah, they're all just listed as other. It does make it easier to find all the brand new decks. So I don't really mind that. And I did check out Limitless. I have an Arceus Giratina. I have, you know, like a slightly improved Giratina deck. I have a few other new decks. The Cramorant seems to be doing kind of good. The Venusaur, that can go. You know, I have the Berserker deck. I built the Berserker deck. That should be kind of fun. It does 20 damage for every card in your hand. So the Berserker deck could be interesting. It's basically just Indeedee, but it does twice as much damage. Indeedee is 10 per card. Berserker is 20 per card. So obviously that's a pretty big trade-up. Alright. I have to piece this together perfectly. Aerodactyl using Ancient Star, like, do you mean like the game froze or what happened? Like, did it freeze the game or what exactly happened when you tried to use it? Okay, there's a Choice Belt. That's kind of useless right now. Actually, no, that's game. That's also game. See, you have multiple ways to win the game. If I go for the energy, I could do Slowbro. But I already have Grant and Choice Belt. So that's a knockout. So we got Choice Belt, and then we use Grant. Amazing card, by the way, in this deck. And then we ditch the Ball Guy and the Arcanine. We play Grant. I'm doing 60 extra damage. We take a knockout, and that's GG. I was not expecting it to work this well. I had multiple ways to win the game, and I was able to do 220. Arcanine is actually good? What is this? Arcanine is actually good. I have to put the Growlithe down. So we're just at a point where if they get boss's orders, hey, busted! So yeah, the Venusaur is a problem. The Venusaur in my starting hand was definitely a problem. You hit my Switch? I mean, I used that escape rope. I had to get rid of the escape rope. Sure. I had to ditch the escape rope off of an early play. If they don't... Oh, God. I don't think I have another Switch card. Oh, well, that's GG. That's GG. I can't do anything with the Venusaur. Because you milled my Switch with the Curse Shovel. I had to ditch the escape rope because of that stupid Rose Tower play. So I'll use Peony. If I have, another Switch card, I'll use it. But I think it's just Switch, Escape Rope, Air Balloon. I don't think there's anything more. So that's GG. As lucky as I got on coin flips, they got luckier when it mattered. And sharded myself. Unfortunately, that is not an option. That is not an option for me. The Snorlax doesn't allow. Yeah. It's the expanded Snorlax in Standard. So yeah, if you want to post this in the Discord, go for it. So yeah, I'll show you. Maybe it's broken. You never know. It could be broken. We might get lucky and the card is broken and it allows me to retreat. Damn. It was worth a shot. Okay, so Peony, do I have a way to get a Switch back? I have a Scoop Up Net! I have a Scoop Up Net! Oh, I had a Scoop Up Net! Oh, that is amazing! I had a Scoop Up Net. You all doubted me. But I had a Scoop Up Net. Only I would find a way to win this game, okay? I am that busted. I am that amazing. The Scoop Clutch. You should never doubt me. You should never ever doubt me here. Oh, this is busted. Oh, this is broken. This is amazing. Okay, so we got I'll probably hold on to the Venusaur, to be honest. I'll just go directly into a Zorua. Because there's nothing they can do turn one, right? Like, they're not going to use Spiral Burst and do a million things. I think I'm okay just quick balling for a Zorua and then passing. Because I don't want to take the risk that they boss up my Venusaur. I think a bossing of a Venusaur is worse than a Marnie at this point. So I'm okay holding the Venusaur, knowing that maybe it disappears forever with a Marnie. Because it'd be worse if they boss up the Venusaur and then can just use Arceus all day long. So it's just those choices you have to make. Those little minor choices that you don't think are going to impact the game that come back to bite you in the butt. Well, I mean, if you like it, then maybe, like what's the opposite of biting you in the butt? Like pretending to? So if you like getting bit in the butt, it is the opposite of that. But if you don't like it, then it's like getting bit in the butt. And Flux Croaky, that is awesome. Congratulations. Busted Rainbow Scizor VMAX. I personally am in the boat of people not wanting Rainbow Rares to continue. I just don't think they look as good as, just like character rares and stuff. I think character rares look amazing. I'd rather have that. And you're getting the audio bug. Awesome. So I'll write a note of that. And I'll test it out. Like, I could test it out right now, I guess. Because I think I have sounds coming from the game through OBS. We'll test it out in a second. So Venusaur goes down. I want to... I mean, the Miltank can go away. Because, I mean, you know, I want to win with Arcanine. I want to win with Arcanine. So let's Ball Guy. So we want the Hisuian Heavy Ball, Quick Ball, Ultra Ball. No, let's go Level Ball. Let's go Level Ball. So we want Hisuian Heavy Ball. I forgot this deck plays Meowth, by the way. That was my bad. I don't know why I grabbed that Ultra Ball. That makes, like, no sense. Ball Guy sure does love playing with some balls, doesn't he? Alright, so Growlithe. I mean, the Altaria's kind of been useless so far, but I do want to kind of have it. Yeah, because I screwed up, I have to bench the Miltank, because, yeah, I did screw up there. So maybe the title of the stream was lying. So let's go Very Vulnerable, take the knockout, and Arceus is a dead deck. Arceus can no longer exist in this format. Arceus no longer stands a chance. So let me see. Oh, here we go. Get out of here, Arceus. No one likes you, Arceus. Your time is over. The time of the Arceus has ended. Alright, so we want a Growlithe. They're probably just going to concede when they see the Growlithe. I want to save all that, so let's go Ultra Ball away. Let's ditch the Arcanine and the Twin Energy. I guess the Pokemon Catcher and the Arcanine makes the most sense. Or no, the Arcanine and that. Then I just go for a Growlithe. Yeah, so then I just go for a Growlithe. And then end turn. So yeah, Telewire, it's going great. Arcanine, really good. And SM Wiz, I think it'd be fine, because I don't think... Like, I mean, anyone can DMCA anything. But that's a good point. They'd have to actually care about live. Like, they send out a newsletter giving you a code that works in TCG Live, and nowhere in the newsletter does it say that it works for TCG Live. Just PTCGO. So they are actively burying TCG Live. And if you're thinking, oh, well, it's in beta, of course they wouldn't do that. For the May... Poison also has this bug? Alright, then I'll play the Electro deck after this. Because the Electro deck does Poison, does Burn, it does all the things. So remind me to play Electrode after this, and we should be able to hear the audio bug there. And it's also funny, like, the question was asked yesterday, you know, when TCG Live is the only game, do I think my view count is going to go up or down? And I said it's going to go up because there's going to be more attention on the game itself. And in Table Wolf, that's what we're going to figure out, but it appears that the game just blasts the noise in your ear holes. Don't give me a Twin Energy. Don't give me a Twin Energy. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. I may as well attach the Twin Energy to this guy. So I think I just want Quick Ball and Level Ball, because then I can put Altaria in the discard. And is Venusaur in the deck? Venusaur's in the deck. So I go get Altaria. I put that in the discard. And then I Quick Ball for a Venusaur. I take a knockout on an Arceus. Arceus is in shambles. Arceus is a dead deck. No one should ever play it. Arcanine is amazing. Doesn't even need any other cards. Just Arcanine. Yeah, I hate getting things blasted into my holes. Don't you? You know, Pal Pad, I'm not sold on Pal Pad in this deck. I am not sold on Pal Pad in this deck one bit. So does it every single time. So yeah, Electrode for sure. It kind of sucks that all these games are ending so quickly because like, I can't show off the deck as much as I want to. Like, they're an Arceus deck and they're just getting bodied out here. And I also think it's funny that I posted the exact same thing on both subreddits. So this was the point I was getting to. The TCG Live subreddit, I posted about the newsletter, 0 upvotes. I posted about the newsletter on the PDCGO subreddit. I'm the #1 post in the subreddit today, at this moment, and it has 33 upvotes and 17 comments. So it's just the community for TCG Live is so small, and get out of here, Arceus. You are useless. Arcanine is absolutely an OP deck.